Looking forward to kicking off our 2022 race season at the Rocket Raceway in Petty, Texas. We got 43 races on our schedule this year. I think there's 21 10,000 win events, 17 5,000 win events, and 4 7,000 win events. Got our marquee events. We got the King of America that's the last weekend in March, paying 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. One weekend in April. Then we hit it hard in May. We have our 4 marquee events. We have the Cedar Lake Masters. We got Mod Wars up in Ogilvie, Minnesota that'll pay 11,000 to win. And we have our Fall Jamboree at Deer Creek Speedway in September that'll pay 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. Looking for a great 2022 race season. Our Grant Young Hands Rookie of the Year will pay $10,000 to win. Our Modified National Championship will pay $70,000 again.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
Yeah, we sell the throttle control bars. Yeah, I mean, they're the secret to victory lane. Does the throttle control bar work?
He takes the lead early in the race. He brings home the Southern Sport Mod main event win.
Speed secrets, a throttle control bar on a track like this, that's where it's at.
I mean, 1, 2, 3. Too many checks to count in here. I would say they work pretty good.
Bring the family out to Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas to watch 150 drivers race at the same time for $25,000. It's full of non-stop action, thrills, and spills. Adult tickets are just $15. Affordable family fun that your kids will love. Don't miss the 8th annual Lone Star 600, presented by FCA Motorsports. Get your tickets now at LoneStar600.com.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, only one more thing, and that's one question to ask. Are we ready to go racing? Yeah, I can tell. No, we're ready. No, I know, it's too cold to shout. All right, let's get started. Let's get this party started right now with the Cage Junior Clone 1. And these are some very young drivers, and they're getting their feet wet in the racing world. These racers are 5 to 8 years old. Let's set your starting lineup. Starting on the pole will be Cheston Markgraf out of Floresville in the 82. The number 2 starting position belongs to Bo Jackson out of Corpus Christi. He is in the 95. Starting third, Easton Jackson out of Corpus Christi, running the 13. And starting fourth, the Coco Halpin out of Leander, Texas, driving that number 52 cart. All right, got to get these young kids lined up and ready to roll. Caution light is out. All right, looking good so far. I think next time by, we may see a green flag. All right, our special flag man waving that green flag, and we're away in racing here at RMB Fairgrounds Rodeo Arena. Up front with a quick lead is the number 82 car. That is your pole sitter, Cheston Markgraf, excuse me. And he's being challenged quickly on the outside by the number 95. That is Bo Jackson in the red car. All right, they go side by side in turn 3. All right, up front is Markgraf. Jackson looking high on that outside again. We'll try to make that work through 1 and 2. All right, looks like we're going to go side by side against 3 and 4. There it is. And we have problems. We have a car, number 52, is off into the tire barrier over in turn number 2. And that is Coco Halpin. Get our wrecker service out there, such as it is. All right, they've got Coco Halpin away and running, and we got to put the tires back where we belong. And we'll get our contestants lined up in the positions they were at the completion of the last full lap. All right, I think that ought to do it. Up front is Cheston Markgraf. Second is in the 95, that is Bo Jackson. The 13, that is Easton Jackson. And Coco Halpin, after a trip through the tires, is back in fourth spot. All right, caution light is out. Should see some green. There's the green, and away we go. All right, pretty much a two-cart race up front. It's Mark Graff on the inside. Anders Jackson on the outside. Once again, it's Jackson in the 95, trying to work the high side, trying to get around Mark Graff on the inside. And they've been running pretty close to side by side all the way around this track. All right, we're halfway through this race. It's still Mark Graff with the lead. Bo Jackson in the 95, looking for a way around. Mark Graff starting to pull away from Bo Jackson in the 95 just a little bit, but I don't think this one's over quite yet. All right, 2 to go as they roll past the flag stand. 2 to go. Bo Jackson, if you've got something, now's the time to show it. All right, white flag. This is it. Last lap. Cheston Mark Graff with the lead. Bo Jackson in the 95. Trying to look for some daylight to get around Mark Graff. All right, he's got one more turn to do it. Not going to happen. There's your winner in the 82. That is Cheston Mark Graff. Second place goes to Bo Jackson in the 95. Third is the 13 of Easton Jackson. And the 52 of Coco Halpin is fourth. All right, next up this afternoon, we are looking at the L87 Spec Cage 6. We have 6 entries in this class. Yeah, here they come. Starting on the pole, this is number 26. That's Megan Dotson of Portland. 32nd, Casey Skurlock out of San Antonio in the 8th. Starting 3rd, Trinity Hill from Lyford, Texas in the 6th. Starting 4th, Charles Flanagan out of Marble Falls. He's driving the 57. Starting 5th, Derek Gonzalez. He's in the 9M from Corpus Christi. And starting 6th is Chase Mrazek from Bishop in the 62. All right, 5 cars rolling by. Get ready to put on a show for you. All right, here comes 6 cars rolling by now. That's the one we were waiting on. That is Megan Dotson, and Megan Dotson, last week's winner in this class. And we got everyone lined up now, pretty much where they want to be, side by side in 3 rows. Caution light is out, and Megan Dotson will lead them around to the start-finish line. There's your green, here we go. That is Megan Dotson, out quick, got some banging going on. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. They got a strong move is the number 9M. That is Derek Gonzalez. He came from 5th up to 2nd in 1 lap. Megan Dotson has still jumped out ahead. There's Megan Dotson, 26, 9M, Derek Gonzalez, and your 6th car. That is Trinity Hill, running 1, 2, 3. All right, Derek Gonzalez trying to close in on your leader, Megan Dotson. All right, halfway. It's one thing to close in. It's another thing to get by. Let's see if Derek Gonzalez can find a way around Megan Dotson, your leader. All right, it's Dotson and Gonzalez. 2 to go. Trinity Hill in the 6th car has pretty well holding down the 3rd spot. All right, Derek Gonzalez trying to find a way. He's going to make some contact. He's on the bumper of Megan Dotson. Let's see what can happen. This is the last lap. Looks like Megan Dotson taking the checkered flag. Derek Gonzalez 2nd, running in 3rd, Trinity Hill. Megan Dotson. Fast car, good driver. That's a good combination. All right, next up, we have the L87 Youth Rookie Kart Series. Let's go ahead and set your starting lineup. Starting on the pole, Pistol Parks out of Petronia in the 3P. Starting second, Landon Budnick out of Bernie. He's driving the 52. Starting third, Mariana Almeida Maya out of Robstown. She drives the 5-3. In the fourth starting position is Vasily Hotofilax. He is in the 7NY. And in fifth starting position is Jalen Langford from Orange Grove in the 00G. All right, once again, these are very young drivers. We're going to put this group off from a standing start. Or maybe not.
He's going to help you announce the junior race. When the junior cards come out, I don't know what that means. He's going to help you. So, just give him a microphone and then. Give him a microphone and shut up. All right, got it.
All right, we've got one stopped over here in turn 3. That looks like Pistol Parks in the 3P car. I'm going to have to give her a pull and get her rolling.
Tell me when to talk, okay? Can I say? Do I say when the green flag is out?
What?
Do I say like the green flag is out?
Yes, sir.
I will.
Not out yet.
Shoot all there. Shoot all there. Shoot. Some, I'm gonna say Boogie Boogie. Yeah, that's my nickname.
I bet it is.
I'm gonna say Boogity Boogie Boogie. We're throwing racing, boys.
There you are. All right, folks, we're getting them lined up, ready to go. We got a special assistant here who's going to call the race soon as they get ready to throw that green flag. That is Jude Allgaier. Says his nickname is Jude the Dude. All right,
Boogity
Jude.
Boogity Boogity! We're going racing, boys! What? Okay. Landon Budnick got to a good start. He's gonna pull on the rest of the field.
All right, we got that 52 car running up front.
52 cars dominating this race so far. We'll see how it turns out at the checker, folks. What?
Put it right up by your mouth. All right, here comes the 52 car rolling by. He's the man with the lead, Landon Budnick. Big battle right now for second place, the 00G of Jalen Langford.
Halfway, right there, halfway.
All right. Shout it when you see it, brother.
Lap. Here they go. He's gonna get her on the lap driver clean. No harm, no foul.
All right, Budnick is pulling away big time. We have a new second place car now. That is 00G of Jalen Langford. Moving back to third is the 5G.
2 laps to go for Landon Budnick in the 52 car. He's dominated this race so far. We'll see how it goes. What? No, I just know his name. White flag is out. One more time around. heat race number 3 for the junior L87 junior.
All right,
Jalen
great
Langford
job.
Second. Amelia.
Sir, Jalen Langford takes home second. Third place goes to Mariana Almeida Meja out of Robstown. Let's have a big hand for my guest announcer, Jude the Dude himself. Jude the Dude Allgaier, holding down the mic.
All right. Here we have the Junior Clone 2. On the pole is Ethan Hopp again. Outside pole, Trip Whitmire in the 101 car. Blaine Margraf in the number 6 car, second row inside. And Bo Jackson in the number 95 car. Starting in our green flag out for Ethan Hopp again. Good boost in the turn 1. Here it comes. Whitmire's gonna try to see what he can do to Hop again here. Here I come. Here he comes into turn 1. Trip Whitmire, your new leader in the 101 car. Trip takes the lead. We'll see how it goes. Halfway for Trip Whitmire. .26 in the air, 2 laps remaining. White flag in the air for Trip Whitmire, who has dominated this race the whole race. Has not let off yet. And Trip Whitmire is going to win the Junior 2 Cologne heat race. Second, Ethan Hopp again. Third, Blaine Margraf. And fourth, Bo Jackson. Oh, a little incident after the race.
All right, great job there, Jay. Jude the Dude. All right, Trip Whitmire, the winner. Not a big surprise. He's been winning everything. Ethan Halpin coming in second. Third place went to Blaine Markgraf.
All right.
All right, moving on, L87 Predators. We got 31 entries in this class. It's always a big one. It's always exciting. Let's start with the starting lineup. On the starting lineup at the pole is Jeremy Stafford out of Mathis, Texas in the 14. Starting second is Zyla Bryant out of Corpus Christi in the 94J. Starting third, Eric Sales out of Victoria in the E7. Starting third is Roland Freeman out of the 112. Starting fifth, Justin Hofstad out of Corpus Christi. What is...
Green flag in the air!
Green flag it is. We're away and running. All right, starting sixth is Vince Luton out of Shiner in the 6B. Starting seventh, Cody Tesh from Yoakum in the 2. In the 1 is Branson Pittman. Take it away, Jude.
Jordan Stafford out to a good start. Looks like Zyler Bryant's going to try to make a move. Here comes Eric Salas, I believe. He's going to try to make the pass for second, and he's going to do it. Jordan Stafford is still holding on to the lead. There goes Justin Hogstaff in the 45 car. He's going to try to take the lead from Stafford. Here goes Justin Hogstaff around the top.
All right, your winner, 45J, takes first. That is Justin Hofstad. Second place looks like the 14 of Jeremy Stafford. And third, I believe, was the 2 of Cody Keck. All right, let's have the starting lineup for the next race. This is the same class, L87 Predator. Starting on the pole, Chris Hartle Felix out of Corpus Christi, Texas. In the 16, starting second, Jared Maupin. In the 87, out of College Station. Starting third, Donald Kane from Willis, Texas. In the 17, starting fourth, Brian Marquardt out of Schulenburg. In the 31, fifth starter, Chase Mazurek out of Bishop. In the 62, starting sixth is Bill Six in the 6. Starting seventh, Noah Ben Blarko in the 11. Eighth starter, John Harto Felix out of Corpus Christi. In the 15, we're away, we're racing. Take it away, Jude.
Here goes Jared Maupin out to a real good start.
All right, we got a caution. Caution now. We got 2 cars over in the tires, over near the pit entry, or pit exit rather.
Little incident right there. No harm, no foul.
It looks like the 16 of Chris Hartle Felix heading in over there, and also the 6 of Bill Six coming together right at the pit exit. Got one pulled into the infield. That looks like the number 16 car of Chris Hartle Felix, I believe. All right, got to get everybody repositioned and ready to roll again.
Looks like Donald Kane is going to be your leader coming to the green flag with Jared Maupin to his outside. One lap left. Going green next time by. Green flag in the air for Donald Kane and Jared Maupin. Donald Kane out to a nice start. Here comes the 62 of Chase Mrazek. And another caution on the track. Looks like John Hardeflack broke a little something in the tire. No, excuse me, that's Chris Hardeflack. Chris Hardeflack. Could have a broken axle or something, I do not know. But Donald Kane's gonna hold on to the lead. With Jared Maupin to his outside. They just got one to go. Green flag in the air for Donald Kane. Donald Kane gets a real good start. Here comes Chase Mrazek going to try to make a move for second place on Jared Maupin. Looks like he's going to make it stick. Chase Mrazek takes second place. Jared Maupin trying to fight back. All right, so Chase Mrazek going to take second place. Donald Kane's out there. Here comes Noah Van Blarcom in the number 11 car. He's a fast one. And Chase Mrazek going to try to make a move for the lead. All night. This is a real good race. 2 laps to go for Donald Kane Jr. Chase Mrazek going to try to do something. Jared Maupin's fighting. White flag in the air. 1 lap around. go to Jared Maupin and Noah Van Blarkham will round out your top 4 for this race. Here we are with heat number 3, Predators. On the pole, Kyle Van Blarkham out of Robinson, Texas. Starting to the outside pole is going to be Dylan Brown. Third's going to be Grant Jennings. Second row outside is Chris Dudley. Starting in the 5th spot is Joseph Marthamoya. 6 is going to be Marcus Meklicek. 7, Curtis Opila. And 8, starting last to round out your field, is Tim Thompson. Kyle Van Blarkham's out front. Here comes Marcus Meklicek in the number 9 car. At 15P, Garrett Jennings is rolling through there. The 691 of Curtis Opila is going to try to make a move on the number 81 of Chris Dudley. Here goes the number 20 car. 81's going to lose a few spots there. Halfway for Kyle Van Blarkham. Oh, there goes Tim Thompson. Gonna loop it around, but he'll get it back rolling. Two laps to go for Kyle Van Blarkham. Marcus Meklicek gonna try to make the pass on it. Here comes Marcus Meklicek, gonna see what he can do on Grant Jennings in that number 81 car. See what he can do. I'm gonna get back to the leaders here. White checkered flag for Kyle Van Blarkham. 2nd, Grant Jennings. 3rd will go to Marcus Meklicek. 4th is gonna go to Curtis Opila. 4th is gonna go to the number 20 of Dylan Brown. And the 81 will finish off in 6th. That is Chris Dudley, and Tim Thompson will round out this race. Ramsey Villarreal from the pole. Green flag in the air! Oh no, that's going to be called back. These guys just don't know when to go, do they? It looks like we're going to go green this time. Lights are out. Green flag out for Ramsey Villarreal. Villarreal out to a good start. There goes the 45 of Daniel Preston. There goes Chase Loudon in the number 8 car. Ramsey Villarreal to a good lead. Here comes Nathan Titzman. Oh, Nathan is coming. Nathan Titzman's going to try to game for our leader, Ramsey Villarreal. Here goes Chase Loudon to the inside of the number 25 car of Dylan Budnick. Halfway for Ramsey Villarreal. Halfway, folks. Ramsey Villarreal is going to contain the lead. We'll see what Nathan does in this race. Nathan's moving up through the ranks. Real good driver. Two sticks in the air for Ramsey Villarreal. Nathan Titzman's going to see what he can do. See if he can do a slide or cross. This is turning out to be a good race. White flag in the air. Nathan Titzman's going to try to make a move. It does not look like he's going to get there. Here goes Nathan to the inside. Ramsey Villarreal's going to be able to hold him off. Ramsey Villarreal's going to be able to hold Nathan off. Ramsey Villarreal, your winner. Second's going to be Nathan Titzman. Third's going to be Chase Loudon. Fourth is going to be Daniel Preston, and that rounds out your top four. What class is this? Here's a Youth Pro. Colt Stafford on the pole. Outside pole, Easton Jackson. Starting fourth is going to be Preston Salas, and rounding him out is going to be Tucker Kemp. Green flag in the air for Colt Stafford. Here goes Preston Salas to the inside. They're going to make a little contact there. Robin is racing the ball. Preston Salas out to a very good lead. Colt Stafford second. Tucker Kemp third. Fourth is Easton Jackson and Vasily Hardaflak in fifth. Oh, that 13 car is going to try to make a move for second. Oh. Looks like second and third are gaining on your leader. Here goes Colt Stafford to the inside of Preston Salas. Oh, Preston Salas going to block him there. And Preston Salas, he's on that high side, ripping the lip. Go for Preston Salas. 2 to go. White flag in the air for Preston Salas. Here comes Colt Stafford to the inside. He's going to make his move. Oh, here goes Tucker Kemp for second. It looks like Preston Salas is going to be able to hold off those two. Preston Salas, your winner. Second is Tucker Kemp. Third is Colt Stafford. Fourth is Vasily Hardaflak, and rounding him out is Easton Jackson. Am I talking loud enough? Am I talking loud enough? I'll get closer to the phone. Here we are with our L87 Youth Pro. On the pole is going to be the Red Rocket, Wesley Howes. Second, Jameson Langford. Third is Chester Margraf. Fourth is Bristol Parks. Zero G's going to get a little jumpy here. All right, we're going to go green this time. Green flag in the air for Wesley Howes. Here goes Chester Margraf to the inside of Jameson Langford. They're going to get caught up. Wesley Howes out to lead. Wesley Howes, great start. He's out to the lead in that Red Rocket. Here goes Wesley Howes in lap traffic. He's going to get around her, no harm, no foul. All right, everyone's going to get around. Oh, can't say that yet, but everyone's going to get around lap traffic with just a few fenders banged. Not bad for these kids. Halfway for Wesley Howes in the number 10 car. Looks like everyone's holding their own. No one's being too aggressive, but let's see if they stay in. Here goes Wesley Howes, gonna get around that traffic another time. 2 to go, 2 to go. White flag in the air for Wesley Howes. Everyone's gonna get around that traffic cleanly. Checkered flag, Wesley Howes is your winner for this heat race. Second is Jameson Langford. Third will be Cheston Margraff, and in fourth, rounding him out is Pistol Parks. Here we are for Junior Cologne, I believe. Starting pole is going to be Owen Hoppigan. Outside pole, Trip Whitmire in the 101. Green flag out for Trip Whitmire. I do not think I'm going to have time to eat my nacho. Owen's out to the lead. Caution flag out. I don't know if they're recalling the start or not. I'm gonna grab me another nacho. Green flag back out. Trip Whitmire all over his bumper. Oh, Trip Whitmire's gonna beat and bang on him. These are some real good drivers out here. Some of the best in the state. Definitely in the top ranks for sure. Halfway, Owen Hoppigan so far your leader. Trip Whitmire's there. Oh, he's there. Two sticks in the air, 2 more times around. White flag in the air for Owen Hoppigan and Trip Whitmire. Looks like Hoppigan's gonna open up the gap a little there. Checkered flag in the air. Owen Hoppigan your winner, Trip Whitmire second. Real good race right there. Here we have the L87 Cage Open cars. On the pole is Woody Powell in the 4P out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Jet Garza out of Corpus Christi, Texas on the outside pole. And rounding out is going to be Trinity Hill out of Lyford, Texas. Green flag out for Woody Powell. Good start there, but might have been a little jumpy by Woody Powell. Green flag in the air for Woody Powell. Looks like Jack Archer's going to lose a spot to Trinity Hill. These cars are so loud when they get in here. It's funny how Woody's beating all these older kids and they ain't got nothing for him. race. White flag in the air for Woody Powell. Woody Powell's popping a little wheelie. Woody Powell, your winner out of Corpus Christi, Second is Trinity Hill. Third is going to go to Jack Garza. That tops off that race. Here we have the L87 Heavy Predator. On the pole is Vince Loudon out of Shiner, Texas. Starting outside pole of him is Branson Pittman in the number 1 car. Roland Freeman in the 112, starting third. Chris Dudley in the 81 car and Chase Loudon in the 8C. Green flag in the air for Vince Loudon. Vince Loudon gets a real good start there. Old Branson driving the crap out of that thing. Battle in the back here. Chase Loudon gets a little loose trying to get it in there. Halfway for Vince Loudon. There we go. Chase Loudon's going to try to make a pass and he will complete it. Chase Loudon's going to take that place from Chris Dudley. 2 laps to go on the number 6 car. White flag in the air for Chase Loudon. Yeah, it's supposed to be a good race in the front, not the back. Checkered flag is out. Chase Loudon, your winner. Branson Pittman second. Third's going to be Roland Freeman. Fourth will be Chase Loudon, and fifth, rounding him out, is going to be Chris Dudley. Do you have the papers for this lineup? Green flag is out. Joseph Montoya on the pole. Daniel Preston second. Dylan Kahn third. Chris Hardefleck's having some more issues in the seat. Here comes a 45 with Daniel Preston to the lead side. Joseph wants some more. And here comes the 25 car 2. Real good race going on here in these front 3. Top 3. Halfway on the 45 of Daniel Preston. All right, now their top 3 are starting to stretch out. Two laps to go for Daniel Preston. 2 laps to go on the 45. White flag in the air for Daniel Preston. looks like Daniel Preston's going to be your winner for this heat. Second's going to go to Joseph Montemeyer. And third's going to be Dylan Cone. Is this next one a B main? I think this is a yard cart heat. What? They just start heat? Do you know where my dad is? We have our L87 open carts. On the pole is going to be Curtis Opila. And Casey Skrillak is not having... Casey Skrillak has some issues. So we'll just sit back and relax and watch this one go around in circles. Well, all right. Casey Skrillak's going to go with the DNF, and Curtis Opilo is going to finish his few laps that he got. All right, next up we have our yard carts. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 19 of Jaden Kemp. And to the outside of her is going to be Todd Hudley. Green flag in the air for Jaden Kemp. They're going to go into turn one. These are the yard carts. Yard carts. All right. It looks like Jaden Kemp's out to a real good lead right there. But it looks like Todd Hudley has a little turning advantage on him. Todd Hudley's coming. Gonna bang some bumpers there coming out of two. Halfway for Jaden Kemp. Here goes Todd Hudley, gonna try to make a move to her inside. And he is gonna do it. Two to go for Todd Hudley. Yeah, two to go. White flag in the air for Todd Hudley in that number 27 car. Looks like he's gonna dominate this race. And Todd Hudley's gonna be your winner. Second, Jaden Kemp. Both out of Corpus Christi.
All right, everyone, I am back. Let's have a big hand for Jude Allgaier. He was our guest announcer for this afternoon and did a great, great job. I see a lot of potential in him. Although, I probably want to do something other than announcing for a career. Don't pay a whole lot. Well, I hope Owen didn't hear that. All right, L87 Junior. We got 9 entries. This is the way heat number 1 is going to go down. Starting on the pole is Ava Montemayor out of San Antonio, driving the 11 car. Starting second is Sawyer Herring out of Vidor in the 5H. Starting third, Colt Stafford from Mathis. He drives the 14. In fourth starting position, Woody Powell, Corpus Christi, Texas. He is in the 4P. And in the fifth starting spot will be James Housey, number 10J. And that's the way they're going to line up. This will be heat race number 1 in L87 Junior Kart Series. All right, I think everybody's ready. Let's see. We got somebody that's not hot, not running. All right, here we go. They're taking the track right now. Got the 5, 4 of the 5 out there. I think we still may have one. Well, we'll see. Missing that number 10. No, we're not missing the number 10 car. Who are we missing here? All right, one more time around. We got them lined up. Got one more car missing. Let's see if we can get that car on the track. All right, we got a green flag. Here we go. We are racing. All right, we're heading off into turns 1 and 2. Look like a side-by-side battle for second place right now. The 11 car of Ava Montemayor is the one out in a hurry. Oh yeah, we got a little banging coming out of turn number 4. And that's allowed Ava Montemayor in the 11 to pull way away from the other 3 drivers. All right, side by side. Looks like Housey on the outside in the 10. On the inside, that is Stafford in the 14. All right, got a real battle right now for second spot. First place, and I think we got our first place car well out in front of everybody. All right, moving into second place right now is Colt Stafford in the 14. He's getting back in, beat on a little bit by the number 10 of Housey. 5H of Herring is in 4th. All right, Ava is on her way. We got a big battle still going for second place. Looking on the outside is Housey. On the inside is Stafford. Waiting to pick up the pieces is the 5 of Sawyer Herring. All right, they're side by side at start finish line. 2 to go. All right, side by side through turn number 1. Side by side through turn number 3. All right, it's Mathis in the 14. Establishes his spot as second place. Housey still not satisfied. There's your white flag. One more lap to settle. Second, third, fourth. It's Housey with a strong run on the outside. At the start-finish line, your winner is Ava Montemayor. Still to be settled in second place. Still. Looks like the 14 of Colt Stafford by about half a car length, maybe a quarter of a car length. Good racing there. All except for Ava. What's the deal, Ava? You had to run away and leave everybody else. Great racing there, especially for that second, third, and fourth spot. Nobody was given an inch. And second place went to Colt Stafford. Third was James Housey. All right, we have another heat race in this class, the L87 Junior class. Here's the way they're going to start. Starting first, Trip Whitmire out of Portland, Texas, into 101. Starting second will be Gabriel Solis out of Mission in the 5. Starting third, Trip Salas out of Victoria, Texas. He drives number 20. Fourth starting spot belongs to Tucker Kimpy. Tucker Kimpy out of Blanco, Texas. He is running the 13 cart. All right, now we have an extra cart in this one. Oh, okay. We're off and running, sort of, except for number 20. Trip Salas out of Victoria having some problems getting going. All right, the 4P of Woody Powell. Woody Powell was listed to be in that first heat. Woody Powell now moves into the second heat. All right, so we got to get everybody lined up and ready to go again. All right, caution lights still out, still forming up the pack here. All right, caution lights out. Field should be ready to go green when they roll around. That is Trip Whitmire in the 0-1, going to lead them around. Here we go. It's racing time. All right, it's Trip Whitmire off to a quick start. Everybody else lining in behind him. Second place is Gabriel Solis. Third place in 13, that is Chucker Kimpy. And we got a spin, and we got we got a cart catastrophe over in turn number 1. All right, 2 cars are away. 2 cars staying behind, but they're all rolling. Everybody's rolling. And about 4 cars. Trip Whitmire, he was out ahead of that, but everybody else got caught up behind it. Looked like some aggressive driving caused one of their carts to spin, and everybody else got collected in that mess. And we're in turn number 1. So we'll line them all up again as the way they were on the last green lap. And we'll get ready to turn them loose and get them rolling one more time. Up front, it is Trip Whitmire in the 101. Second place is the 5. That is Gabriel Salinas. Third is Tucker Kimpy in the 13. Fourth in the 4P is Woody Powell. And in 5th is Trip Salas out of Victoria. All right, we got 2 guys named Trip in this heat. Don't see that every day. Got Trip first and a Trip in last. And nope. All right, Trip Salas is not in last. He is next to last. Kimpy's going to last. He was the one that basically a little over aggressive going coming out of turn number 1. And spun at the car in front of him, and everybody else got collected up behind him. All right, green flag time. Let's go racing. All right, away is Trip Whitmire. Trip Whitmire off again, quick. All right, it's Solis in the 5 and Powell in the 4P. They are battling for second place. Trip Whitmire is pulling away. All right, Tucker Kimpy now moves into 4th, into 13. He's got a fast cart. Let's see if he can catch up with the 2 carts in front of him. All right, Woody Powell into 4. Put some heat on the back bumper of Gabriel Solis. Looking for a way around into second place. Up front is still Trip Whitmire. All right, Trip Whitmire show right now. 2 to go that time by. Battle right now is for second place. It's Gabriel Solis in the 5, Woody Powell in the 4P, Tucker Kimpy in the 13, trying to catch up. All right, white flag. This is the last time around for this press. All right, it's Solis and Powell battling for second. Up front, there's your checkered flag for your winner, Trip Whitmire. Solis in the 5, he's going to take second. Woody Powell in the 4P, he is going to come home in third. All right, next up we have the L87 senior carts. We have 8 entries that will break down into 2 heats. Here's the way they line up for heat number 1. Maddox Jennings out of Corpus Christi will be driving the 26. Starting second is Charles Flanagan from Marble Falls in the 57. Starting third, Woody Powell in the 4P. Woody better hustle, because he just quit. And yeah, hustling he is, as he's right back out there in the 4P. And Sawyer Herring is in the 5/8. That's the way they roll off. This is heat number 1. 4 carts. L87 senior class. All right, caution lights are out. We may be going green. Oh, heck yeah, we are. There we go. Off and running. Rolling off into turn number 1. It is Maddox Jennings. Woody Powell in the 4P. Came in third in the previous race. He's running 4th in this one. And up front is Maddox Jennings. Woody Powell runs second in the 4P. Holding down third spot right now. Is Flanagan in the 57. In fifth, that is Sawyer Herring in the 5H. Up front, Maddox Jennings, off to the lead, second place, still Woody Powell. Third spot, 57, that is Charles Flanagan. All right, Maddox Jennings with the lead. Woody Powell hanging on, but going to have a hard time getting the victory on this one. 2 to go as we roll past this time. All right, there's your white flag. One more time around. The only battle on the track right now is for third. Up front, it is Maddox Jennings and Woody Powell. All right, 57 comes into third. All right, Maddox Jennings, Woody Powell second. Charles Flanagan in the 57 takes third place. That is heat race number 1, the L87 senior class. All right, let's go on to heat number 2, L87 senior class. This is the way to line up. Peyton Jones out of Pleasanton, Texas, driving the 41, is on the pole. Starting second will be Parker Titzman, Corpus Christi, in the 87. Starting third, Hunter Porter out of Corpus Christi in the 13P. And starting fourth is Gabriel Solis from Mission in the number 5. All right, we got a tight bunch as they're heading for the start and finish line. They're away, they're racing. Here we go. 41, Jones off to a quick start. Second place, 13P, that's Hunter Porter. Third in the 87, that is Parker Titzman. All right, Peyton Jones starting to stick it on out. 13P, Hunter Porter driving hard, but gonna have a hard time making up that ground. 87 is Titzman in third place. You got Solis in the 5, running in fourth. All right, it's all about the car from Pleasanton right now. That is Peyton Jones. He's way up front. 13P runs second. Hunter Porter. Right now, the action is for third place, and it is heating up. Two cars get tangled up going through 3 and 4. They break loose. Still Titzman in the lead, but Solis is running hard, trying to get that third spot in the number 5 car. White flag is shown to Peyton Jones as he rolls past the start-finish line. His work on this one is almost done. There's your checkered flag. Peyton Jones with the winner. Second place goes to Hunter Porter. All right, this battle is still ongoing for third. We got both of them spinning around. Which one? Test, test. All right, I believe this is the Predator class, and I believe this may be a B main. And I don't have a story lineup on this one, so we'll wing it. All right, up front in the 6B, that is Vince Luden. Running second in the 2 or the 20. Let me see. 2 would be Cody Tesh out of Yoakum. In the 691, running third, that is Opila, Curtis Opila from San Antonio. That's the way they're running right now. 1, 2, 3. Vince Luden in the 6V. He is no stranger to leading races around here. He's led a lot of them and he's won a lot of them. All right, still top 3, 1, 2, 3, 94. That is 94J Zyler Bryant. He is holding down 4th spot, but he has a whole bunch of cars trying to work their way around him. Luden up front. He running first. Second is Tesh. Third is 691 Opila. Holding on to 4th in the 94J, that is Zyler Bryant. He has about 5 or 6 cars running behind him, all wanting to take that spot away. All right, get the 2 to go for Luden this time by. 2 to go. 1, 2, 3. They're looking pretty safe, and we got one spinning around over in turn number 4, but he's away. He's going. We're staying green. That will mean a white flag, and there it is. One more lap around for Vince Luden. He is your leader. Top 3 spots all look very secure. All right, first place, Vince Luden. Second place is Tesh, Cody Tesh, running home third in the 691. That is Curtis Opila. All right, once again, this looks like the Predator class coming out, I think. And I don't have a starting lineup on these guys, so give me a second here. Front we got the 11. That looks like Noah Van Blarkum. And Blarkum getting a hard charge from the inside. That is 45J, I believe that is Justin Hofstadt. Moving up into third is the 25. That is Dylan Budnick. Budnick into third in the 25. All right, the number 11 cart is still your leader. That looks like Noah Van Blarkum. Second place, 45J. I'm thinking that is Hofstadt. Running third right now is the 25. That is Dylan Budnick. He's getting challenged on the inside and challenged hard. And that spot goes to, looks like the number 15 car. And can't tell which 15 that is. We got 2. Let me see. That is the 15 car. That is John Hartofilax taking third spot right now. Up front, you still got the 11. That is Noah Van Blarkum. Running in second place right now is Hofstad in the 45J. Third now is Hartofilax in the 15. All right, it's starting to tighten up front a little bit. Second and third, starting to catch your leader. Felix in the 15. He's got the speed. Let's see. He's working his way around Hofstadt for second. Felix on the inside. Hofstadt on the outside. It's Felix moving into second spot. Felix in second. All right, he's got 2 laps to catch your leader. Then Blarkham in the 11 is your leader. Felix in the 15 is the hard charger right behind him. Felix looking on the inside as we catch the white flag. This is it. Last time around to settle this one. Felix with a move to the outside. He's going to try to cut down to the inside, and let's see. It's going to be close. All right, I've got to call that one from the number 11 of Van Blarkham. Felix finishing second, third place going to Hofstadt in the 45J. That one was good. Felix came from way back in the pack and just kept gaining, and the last 2 laps knocked off the number 3 car and then took on the number 1 car, and he couldn't quite get by the number 1 car, but that was a very, very fine race nonetheless. So I think we've done with our heat races. You never quite know. Every now and then, a couple of carts come shooting out of there that aren't on my schedule. But right now, I am thinking it's time to take an intermission. And in saying so, we got hot food, we got hot things to drink down in the concession stand. Yes, we have cold Shiner Bock. Yes, I highly recommend that. But there's plenty of cold drinks down there. But you might be wanting to heat up some. All right.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
Yeah, we sell the throttle control bars. Yeah, I mean, they're the secret to victory lane. Does the throttle control bar work?
He takes the lead early in the race. He brings home the Southern Sport Mod main event win.
Speed secrets, a throttle control bar on a track like this is where it's at.
I mean, 1, 2, 3. Too many checks to count in here. I would say they work pretty good.
Bring the family out to Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas to watch 150 drivers race at the same time for $25,000. It's full of non-stop action, thrills, and spills. Adult tickets are just $15. Affordable family fun that your kids will love. Don't miss the 8th annual Lone Star 600, presented by FCA Motorsports. Get your tickets now at LoneStar600.com.
Looking forward to kicking off our 2022 race season at the Rocket Raceway in Petty, Texas. We got 43 races on our schedule this year. I think there's 21 10,000 win events, 17 5,000 win events, and 4 7,000 win events. Got our marquee events. We got the King of America that's the last weekend in March, paying 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. One weekend in April. Then we hit it hard in May. We have our 4 marquee events. We have the Cedar Lake Masters. We got Mod Wars up in Ogilvie, Minnesota that'll pay $11,000 to win. And we have our Fall Jamboree at Deer Creek Speedway in September that'll pay $3,000, $5,000, and $15,000. Looking for a great 2022 race season. Our Grant Young Hands Rookie of the Year will pay $10,000 to win. Our Modified National Championship will pay $70,000 again.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
Yeah, we sell the throttle control bars. Yeah, I mean, they're the secret to victory lane. Does the throttle control bar work?
He takes the lead early in the race. He brings home the Southern Sport Mod main event win.
Speed secrets, a throttle control bar on a track like this is where it's at.
I mean, 1, 2, 3. Too many checks to count in here. I would say they work pretty good.
Bring the family out to Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas to watch 150 drivers race at the same time for $25,000. It's full of non-stop action, thrills, and spills. Adult tickets are just $15. Affordable family fun that your kids will love. Don't miss the 8th annual Lone Star 600, presented by FCA Motorsports. Get your tickets now at LoneStar600.com.
Looking forward to kicking off our 2022 race season at the Rocket Raceway in Petty, Texas. We got 43 races on our schedule this year. I think there's 21 10,000 win events, 17 5,000 win events, and 4 7,000 win events. Got our marquee events. We got the King of America that's the last weekend in March, paying 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. One weekend in April. Then we hit it hard in May. We have our 4 marquee events. We have the Cedar Lake Masters. We got Mod Wars up in Ogilvie, Minnesota that'll pay $11,000 to win. And we have our Fall Jamboree at Deer Creek Speedway in September that'll pay $3,000, $5,000, and $15,000. Looking for a great 2022 race season. Our Grant Young Hands Rookie of the Year will pay $10,000 to win. Our Modified National Championship will pay $70,000 again.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
Yeah, we sell the throttle control bars. Yeah, I mean, they're the secret to victory lane. Does the throttle control bar work?
He takes the lead early in the race. He brings home the
What is it about the 600 that gets you guys excited to come back each and every year?
Well, I tell you, the guys out here, we're here to put on a show and make friends. There's people here, I'm pitted with them over here and on this side of me as well. This is the only place I see these guys. We've been friends for 4 or 5 years now. This is the only time we see each other. It's like a family reunion every time we come out here.
Well, it's just a lot of fun to get out there with all the competition and everything. And as crowded as it gets and working through traffic, it's a ball. It's just a lot of fun. I can't see how you can't do this, but just having fun doing it.
You look at racing and you look at NASCAR and you look at how they started. They used to put 60 and 70 cars on track down there in Daytona on the beach. They do 200 here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. It's incredible.
I've been waiting for these kind of races all my life, 30 years of racing. And I'd like to thank Brad and Jack for putting them on. We'd like to see more of them.
that seems to be the theme. Everybody we talk to, they enjoy this event because they see people they don't always see. They see them here once a year. They have a good time, and I would assume that's a lot of the reason why you guys do this year in, year out.
Yes, I've raced since '83. We've pretty much raced everything but a sprint car. Burn out on the $300 to win stuff every week. These are what we have fun with.
All right, everyone. No more resting. Time for racing. Let's get started with our feature racing this afternoon. Let's talk about Cage Junior 1 Clone. They're on the track right now. Up front is the 82. That's Justin Markgraf. Right now, running in second is the 13 of Easton Jackson, but taking that spot away on the inside is number 95. That is Bo Jackson. The 52 is Coco Halpin. All right, it's Markgraf in the 82, building up a big lead. Jackson in the 95, running second. Jackson in the 13, running third. Halpin in the 52. Running fourth. Well, that's Bo Jackson in the 95. He's in second. He's starting to close in a bit on our leader. That is Justin Markgraf in the 82. Easton Jackson in the 13 is running third. Just a reminder, our feature races run 20 laps. 20 laps, so we got a lot of racing yet to go today. Up front, still Markgraf. Second place, it is Bo Jackson. Third place is Easton Jackson. 52, Coco Halpin, starting to close in on that third spot. All right, it's still Markgraf. He's opened up a little more lead over the number 95 of Bo Jackson in second. Easton Jackson in the 13 is third, but we're at halfway as they go ride this time. Coco Halpin in the 52 may have some designs on that third spot. But Markgraf maintaining a steady lead over second place Bo Jackson in the 95. right, looks like everybody's kind of settled into a groove here. Bo Jackson may be putting a little push towards that first place spot. The second place runner in 95. He's closing that gap down a little bit. And we may have a race for the lead here not too long. We'll see how many laps we got left to go. All right, laps are running down. Bo Jackson wants to take this victory. He needs to get up there and challenge 82. All right, Mark Graff in the 82 is your leader. Bo Jackson in the 95. Ooh, takes a quick look on the inside. All right, 2 to go, guys. 2 to go up front there. Let's see, Mark Graff in the 82. Bo Jackson in the 95. Running 1-2. Mark Graff takes the white flag. One more time around. I don't know, folks. I don't think Bo Jackson's got quite enough. Mark Graff has held that lead since the get-go, and he's the one that's going to take home the checkered flag. Bo Jackson goes second. Easton Jackson in the 13 runs home in third spot. All right, 82 Mark Graff makes a lap around with the checkered flag, celebrating his victory. And Mr. Mark Graff is savoring this one. He's going barely rolling there, I think. I'm enjoying this victory. Let me enjoy it. Let me get my picture. There you go. Make sure Grandma gets one. All right. It's time to move along for the next race. Here we go. L87 Spec Cage. We got 6 entries in this one. This is your feature race. Starting in the pole is Megan Dotson in the 26 from Portland. Starting second, Derek Gonzalez of Corpus Christi, Texas, 9M. Starting third, Trinity Hill. He's from Lyford, Texas. Drives to 6. Starting fourth is Chase Mazurek from Bishop, drives to 62. Starting fifth, Charles Flanagan out of Marble Falls, Texas. He's running the number 57 cart. In sixth is Casey Skurlock out of San Antonio, driving the number 8. All right, Megan Dobson has been the dominant cart in this. Let's see what happens here. We go racing. Megan Dobson in the 26 is off quick, but Gonzalez in the 9M pulling in right behind on her bumper. And hold on, hold everything now. We got a car stalled over here in turn number 2, and he's, all right, number 62 car is away and rolling. That is Chase Mrazek. He stalled out over turn 2, but able to get that one refired, and he's running. We just got to get everybody back and lined up again just like they were, and we'll try this one again. All right. Caution flag's out. Caution flag is out. We've got cars lined up where they're supposed to be. That can mean only one thing. A green flag. Here we go. All right, it's Megan Dotson in the 26 off quick. Derek Gonzalez in that 9M is right on her bumper. All right, it is still Megan Dotson, Derek Gonzalez. Looks like Trinity Hill in the 6, holding down third. All right, it's Dotson and Gonzalez. This was a good race earlier. It's a good race now. Here goes Gonzalez on the inside. Gonzalez taking the lead from Megan Dotson, going through out of turn 4. All right, it is Gonzalez and Dotson running 1-2. Trinity Hill in the 6 is third. Gonzalez starting to pull away from Megan Dotson. '62 cart of Chase Mrazek in fourth, starting to show a little speed, trying to catch that third place runner in the 6th car. That is Trinity Hill. All right, it's Gonzalez, it's Dotson, and it is the 6th car of Trinity Hill. Running 1, 2, 3. Gonzalez starting to pull up on a sizable lead. Megan Dotson, not used to being that far behind. And Megan Dotson's 26 goes into the infield. Evidently that car not quite running right. We stay green as they go to take a look at Megan Dotson's car. All right, that changes your starting lineup. I mean your lineup right now, not starting lineup, excuse me. Trinity Hill now runs second in the 6th, running third in the 62. That is Chase Mrazek. All right, it's still all about Derek Gonzalez up front. Second place, Trinity Hill. Third place, Mrazek. All right, half a track lead by Derek Gonzalez. All right, it's all the Derek Gonzalez show right now. Megan Dotson pulled to the infield with troubles on that cart. And ever since then, it is the Derek Gonzalez show, 100%. Second place remains Trinity Hill. Third place, Chase Mrazek. All right, Gonzalez in the 9M, starting to catch up with some of the back markers. He gets successfully around the number 8 of Skurlock. Yes, he continues to lengthen that lead on out. Derek Gonzalez in the 9M. All right, Megan Dotson's got that 26 refired, back on the track, but a number of laps down. All right, 2 to go, shown to Derek Gonzalez. He rose past the start-finish line. 2 to go for the 9M of Derek Gonzalez. Yeah, Derek Gonzalez in another time zone from everybody else. He got the white flag. Here comes the 9M. He's rolling around. He is taking the checker. There's your victor, Derek Gonzalez, with the win. Second place, still a ways to go. All right, Trinity Hill in the 6th, finished second. Third place goes to Chase Mrazek in the 62. That's the way to wind up running in your feature race L87 Spec Cage. All right, everybody, there is your winner, Derek Gonzalez in the 9M. All right, get the photo. And let's get this party going some more. Here we come now with your L87 Youth Rookies. We have 4 competitors running this one. This is a 20-lap feature. Starting on the pole, Landon Budnick in the number 52 out of Bernie, Texas. Starting second, Jalen Langford. 00G out of Orange Grove. Starting third, Mariana Almeida Mea out of Robstown. Starting fourth, excuse me, is Pistol Parks from Petronia. All right, we're going to line this group up, and we have usually been starting them from a standing start. Let's see if that's what we're going to do here. Budnick and Langford up front. Second row is Marina Almeida Mea and Pistol Parks. Okay, watch up there for that green flag. When you see that, you go. That's how it works. There's the green flag, and away we go. All right, it's Budnick in the 52 off to a quick start. 5G, that is Mariana Almeida Mea up to a quick second spot. Langford in the 00G running third. All right, down the backstretch, Almeida Mea is starting to close in on Budnick. Got a good race going on for first and second. Third place, Langford in the 00G. Still has the top two in sight. All right, we're looking on the outside. Is Almeida Mea. Looking on the outside of Budnick. Looking on the outside. And we got a slow car coming up that is Parks in the 3P, so they're going to have to get in line to get around Parks. One goes on the inside, one goes on the outside. That's going to cost Almeida Mea a lot of time by going on the outside of that slower car. All right, still Budnick in the 52. Almeida Mea lost some time going around the 3P. See if she can make that up. And Langford in the 00G is having a struggle to get around Parks in the 3P. And for that, they're running, well, they're running side by side through turn 3. He makes that pass. He hangs onto that third spot. See if Almeida Mea can catch back up to Budnick in the 52. They were running nose to tail earlier in the race. Slower car got involved, and Budnick was able to pull away a bit. All right, Budnick makes it around Parks. Almeida Mea makes it around Parks on the outside, but that cost her a little more time. So it's Budnick in the 52. We're halfway through on this one. Remember, we run 20 laps in a feature race. It's Budnick in the 52. Almeida Mea in the 5G. Third place is 00G. That is Jalen Langford. All right, Budnick with a safe lead. Almeida Mea in second. Langford in third. Seems to be pretty well settled in right now, but we'll make some laps and see what happens. All right, once again, Budnick closing in on the 3P of Parks. See if he can get around without any problems. He has to slow down going on the inside of Parks. Almeida Mea makes it around a little better this time on the outside. All right, it's Budnick in the lead. Number 52, Landon Budnick out of Bourne, Texas. All right, Budnick kind of catching up to the third place runner now, the 00G. That is Jalen Langford. We'll see if he able to put an easy pass on Langford for that, put that Langford car a lap down or not. He's going to work on the inside, going to make tire-to-tire contact in turn 3. As we get the 2 to go this time, as he puts Langford a lap down. And successfully negotiates around Parks, which has had times been a bit of a challenge. There's your white flag. Dylan Budnick gets one more lap to hold on to that lead. And he has a substantial lead. And it's going to be smooth sailing for Landon Budnick in the 52. There is your victor, Landon Budnick in the 52. Running second will be the 5G. That is Mariana Almeida Mea out of Robstown. And running third will be the 00G. That belongs to Jalen Langford out of Orange Grove. But your winner on this feature race this afternoon will be Landon Budnick out of Bourne, Texas. All right, Landon, get that picture. Put that in the scrapbook. And let's get ready to race the Cage Junior 2 clones. This is the way that starting lineup looks. Starting on the pole is Trip Whitmire out of Portland, Texas, driving the 101. Starting second, Ethan Halpin out of Leander, Texas. He runs the 52. Starting third, Blaine Markgraf from Floresville, driving the number 6. And starting fourth, Bo Jackson from Corpus Christi in the red, number 95. All right, that's your starting lineup. This is Cage 2 Junior Clone. This is your feature race. And we had a pretty good one earlier. When we ran the heat race, it was pretty tight. Trip Whitmire is usually running away and leaving everybody behind, but that 52 car, Ethan Halpin, he is definitely had a run at him there in that heat. And the number 6 of Blaine Markgraf was a pretty strong third in that one. So this should be a good one. Trip Whitmire, who's took home a lot of hardware from this racing event here in Robstown. And he will start on the pole. Halpin in the 52 running second. Markgraf in the 6th third, and Jackson in the 95. That's the way they will start. 4 cars, Cage 2 Junior Clone. Uh-oh, we got one with problems already. That looks like Bo Jackson over between 1 and 2. Pulled into the infield, and let's see. We got Mr. Owen Pittman over there doing the mechanicking on that one. Let's see if he can get it going. That's not Owen Pittman. He's right up here. Somebody that looked like Owen Pittman but isn't Owen Pittman. There is a problem. And it looks like we got it fired. I don't know. It's fired, but it's just barely chugging along. Yes, I don't want to tell you what Owen Pittman's doing, but he's up here firing up our butane heater. Our propane heater, excuse me. Yeah, I know you're jealous. It's not that great, but it's not bad. All right, let's go racing. We are off and running. Trip Whitmire. Jackson is stuck in the middle, unable to get that car started. We're going to go running and racing anyway. Up front is Whitmire in the 101. It is Halpin in the 52. It is the 6 of Blaine Markgraf. As they run 1, 2, 3. This should be a pretty good one. The thing that Halpin and Markgraf don't want to do is see Trip Whitmire get off to too big a lead. It looks like we got a 95 car. Bo Jackson wound up and running, and it has been turned loose onto the track. A couple of laps down. Up front it is Whitmire. Halpin in second. Third place is Blaine Markgraf. All right, Trip Whitmire. This could be bad news for everybody else if he gets off to too big a lead. He's going to be hard to reel back in. It's Whitmire pulling out. Halpin trying to follow in his tracks, but losing ground. Markgraf in the 6, trying to hang on as well. It's Whitmire in the 101. Getting close to a half a track length lead.
Yeah, that was dead. Okay. Get batteries. Jude's going to come do the Junior 3, the JR3, the 2 cars. Let him do that one. Those are his 2 buddies, and let him call them.
All right, it's still Tanner Whitmire up front. Halpin in the 52 second. Running in the 3rd is the 6 car of Blaine Markgraf. And yes, Tanner is halfway, and he's got a half a lap lead. All right, it's still Halpin in second. 3rd is Blaine Markgraf. But this is all the Tanner Whitmire show. I said Tanner Whitmire, pardon me, that's Trip Whitmire. Tanner being his dad. I'm used to calling his name in the 101. In a much bigger car, mind you. It is Trip Whitmire. rolling around this track. And yeah, he's got a huge lead. It's going to be hard for anybody to catch him. Halpin in second. Got a pretty good lead on third place about Markgraf. All right, earlier in the heat race, yeah, Trip Whitmire had a little hard time getting away from the 452 of Halpin, but not so much this time. Whoa, a little bit of an infield adventure for Trip Whitmire as he kind of got run down into the infield by Bo Jackson in the 95. And yeah, the two are still battling side by side. Bo said, I might have started 2 laps down, but I'm not giving up so easy. But it's still Whitmire in the lead. Hey, there's your white flag for Trip Whitmire. He has 1 more lap to go. It's been a smooth race for him. No problems at all. There is your checkered flag. Trip Whitmire. Halpin in the 52 is coming home. There he is. He's got that second spot. And third place. That's Blaine Markgraf in the 6. He wraps up this one with a third place finish. But Trip Whitmire, yeah, it was all about Trip. It was the Trip show this time, and Trip did his business. There you go. Trip Whitmire, the 101. All right, next up we have a non-qualifier race. So these are the guys out of the big field we have of Predator carts that did not make the final race. So we're going to give them a little race to settle them, give them a little satisfaction of having gotten on the track and done some racing. And I don't have the names and numbers for all these guys, so I'm going to give it my best shot that I can. All right, I got everybody's number. I don't have everybody's name, so I'm going to have to rely on my memory here. All right, they go off and take to the track. Number 1 car, that is Branson Pittman. I believe the Z76 is Zachary Courtney. E7 is Eric Sellis. And the 35 is Cody Click.
The 112, Roland Freeman. The 31, Brian Marquardt. The 81 are Chris Dudley. The 6 is Bill 6. The 01, Joseph Montemayor. And Thomas Thompson bringing up the rear here. Did you know that?
I did not know that. All I got is numbers. I got no names, man. All right, number 16's got a problem. They picking
problems once again for Chris Hardeflax. You know, he flew in from North Carolina to race with us.
Who flew in from North Carolina?
Oh, yeah, and the car has done nothing but break. It ain't no good. He's struggling today. Feel bad for the guy. It's a long ways to come to race.
Absolutely, and he drove his car all the way over here. And that's a tough ride in that car.
Yeah, it's broke. That's why it ain't so winnow no more. He drove all the way over here. All right, you got Branson Pittman, Zach Courtney going off in the front row right here. Going to be coming to green out of 4. Here we go. Little bumper tag down through 1 and 2, Larry.
All right, it's Pittman. I don't know, that name sounds familiar. Up front, Courtney in second in Z76. Running third is somebody in the 6 car. Oh, yeah, E6. All right, we got one. Looks like 95 pulling in the infield.
Problems with the 95 there. Eric Solis, Zach Courtney going at it for second place here. Solis in that E7. Going to try to drive down. Zach Courtney going to drive him up the track. The 112 Roland Freeman right there. Here comes the 81 of Chris Dudley on the inside of Cody Clegg.
All right, tough battle for second place. They undone banging into each other as they come out of turn 4.
Yeah, Courtney and Solis having a hell of a race for second, allowing Branson Pittman to get out there and run from him.
Yeah, that's allowing Pittman to get way out ahead. Although we got those 2 cars separated, but the 112 now coming up to battle for Courtney.
The youngster in the 35, Cody Clegg, continues to fall back a little bit. I tell you what, he's a young hot shoe doing real well for. He's not even eligible to be out in the senior class yet, but here he is racing with the big dogs. So got to keep an eye on that 35 in the future. The 81 and 112, those are partners there, so they're buddies. That's a good race right there, going off for 4th and 5th.
All right, 81, that's Dudley. He's making a pass on the outside. Looks like going to be able to hold that. Coming out of turn number 4, he takes that position. Now blows it in on Courtney in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, Dudley working that high line, getting it done. That's pretty good stuff right there. That's what we're trying to get this track to do all day long, is get a high line in it.
Yep. Oh, I got a spin over here.
Solid's going to go around.
Oh, that cost him his 2nd spot. All right, that was the E7 of Eric Salas. All right, it's Courtney in 2nd. We got a good battle for 3rd right now on the track. 81 Dudley, he's got that 3rd, but a couple of hot drivers behind him got their eyes on it.
Let's see if Chris Dudley has anything for Zach Courtney in the 76. Keeps moving up high down there. Here comes Salas back on his inside to give him a run. I like to see Dudley in that 81 on the outside digging.
Yeah, Dudley making that move on the outside, going down the front stretch, into turn 1, into turn 2. Can Courtney hold him?
Salas with a big bumper
on the inside.
Salas moves the 76 out of the way. The 76 is going to race him back.
Man.
Here comes the 81 on the outside, though, getting it done.
3 wide once again into turn. Oh, we're going to have a spin. There it goes. E7 off with a spin. You can't hold 3 wide for very long around this track. That one cost the E7 car. Meanwhile, Pittman in the 1 car saying, is there stuff going on back there? I can't tell. I'm way ahead of everybody. All right, Dudley now in 2nd place. Courtney in 3rd in the 76. That's the way they run. All right, 2 to go. 2 to go. Branson Pittman rolls by the start-finish line. Pittman with a big old lead, but Chris Dudley moved into a solid 2nd. 3rd is Courtney.
White flag right here. Branson Pittman in the 1. Seconds back to Chris Dudley running the high line still. Love to see him work that high line for us. 3rd, Zach Courtney. Nobody had nothing for the 1 card in this one. Just drove away from him from the pole.
All right, we have a winner. Branson Pittman in the 1. 2nd place goes 81, Chris Dudley. 3rd place is the 76, Z76. That is Zach Courtney.
Yeah, I tell you what, awkward part is that the leader got out front right away, but there was a hell of a race for 2nd all the way to the back. Dudley didn't start in 2nd. He started well back there, gets his way to 2nd. That was a hell of a battle. Salas had a little rough run in there with Zach Courtney. He kind of moved Courtney. When Courtney moved him back and he spun, it's kind of like, well, hey, you started that. You kind of get left with what you get here, buddy. You got to keep the cart rolling.
It's hard to make 3 wide work around here for very long, especially in the turns. But they were giving it a good try.
All right, next up, looks like we got the Youth Pro getting ready to roll out here. Coming out next, our Youth Pro division. After that, our guest announcer today, Jude Algar, are going to jump in here and announce the JR3 Cone Cage. His 2 buddies racing it. He'll jump in and make the call on that one. I'm going to turn it back over to Larry, head downstairs, see if I can't work the black flag a little bit.
Work that flag, brother. All right, L87 Youth Pro. We got 9 entries in a 20-lap feature. This is the way the starting lineup looks. Preston Salas from Victoria in the 99 leads it off. Wesley Housey in Robstown in the 10. Starting off 3rd is Tucker Kempe from Blanco in the 13. Starting 4th, Jameson Langford. Orange Grove in the OG. Starting 5th, Colt Stafford in the 14. He's from Mathis. 6th place starters, Tristan Markcroft from Floresville. He rolls off in the 82. Starting 7th is Vasily Hardafilek out of Corpus Christi, Texas in the 7NY. 8th starting spot is Pistol Parks out of Petronia in the 3P. And 9th place starter is Easton Jackson in the 13E. He is from Corpus Christi, Texas. We got 9 cars out there. This should be a pretty good one. Let's get them lined up. And that may be a challenge, but no, we're starting to come together now. All right, Preston Salas in the 99 up front with Housey in the 10. All right, they're bringing them around slow, but we still have the caution light out, so we ain't going racing yet. Thank goodness everybody is holding on now. All right, the caution light is out now, so the next time around there should be a green flag waving across the track, and we'll turn these racers loose. All right, they've been a little slow on the pickup. Let's see where they decide it's time to go racing. Preston Salas in the 99, going to lead him around. Housey on the outside. All right, Housey's ready to go. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let's go racing. All right, we got side by side through 1 and 2. That is Salas on the inside. On the outside is Housey. Making a strong charge on the inside is number 13, I believe that's Tucker Kempe. No, that's the 0G. That's Jamison Langford. Can't really see that number all the way from over here on this side. Woo, got a little tangle there down the front straights, but everybody's okay. And the 0G car is away and leading. That's Jamison Langford. He's challenged on the outside by Wesley Housey in the 10. Housey in the 10 looking on the outside. Langford on the inside in the 0G. Third place is your pole setter, Salas, in the 99, but he is getting a challenge from the 82 of Mark Graff. All right, looks like 3 wide through turn number 2. Still holding the lead is Langford in the 0G, Housey in the 10. They make a little contact in turn 4, but it is still Langford with the lead. Housey in second. Preston Salas in third. All right, we got 2 tangled up here in the backstretch. 82 Mark Graff, and another car that I can't see the number on. All right, 82 is away and running, and the other car is away and running as well. We'll get everybody lined back up. We'll go back to racing. All right, up front, that is your 0G. That is Langford. He is the leader. Housey in the 10 is second, I think. All right, the 7NY, I don't believe should be up front. Maybe he should be up front. Okay, now we'll get them in the proper positions here. Waiting for the scorers table to call down to the track, say who goes where. All right. 7, that is Vasily Hartafilex out of Corpus Christi. He will take 4th spot. 14th, that is Colt Stafford out of Mathis. All right, I think we got everybody more or less where we want them. Now we need to get them side by side. Or not. They don't need to be side by side. Let's go racing. There's your green flag. Let's do it. Up front, it is Jamison Langford in the OG. He's off with Housey behind him. 99, that is Preston Salas running third. That's the way they were running before we had the incident. And speaking of an incident, now we got another incident. We got everybody slowed down with the yellow flag. Still having a little problem getting our carts situated here. There we go. Need that 99 to get back into third place. That's Preston Salas. All right. I think we be good. All right, caution light is out. Next time by, we should see the green. All right, they have the green. Let's go. Woo. Not sure. Let's see. They're going to let that stand? I guess they will. The 99 of Preston Sellis goes zipping by into second place right after he saw the green. So smart move on the inside by Sellis, although Housey in the 10 looking to take that position back as he works on the inside. Both of them running behind your leader in the 0G. That is Langford. All right, it is Langford, it is Housey, it is Salas, it is Hartafelex. There, 1 through 4 as they catch Pistol Parks in the 3P. See if they can maneuver around her without any incident. All right, everybody's around the 3P, and we're still racing. And Housey in the 10. Looking for a way around that 0G. All right, he's going to go high. He's going to go high down the back front stretch, excuse me. He runs side by side through 2 and 3. It is still Langford on the inside, Housey battling on the outside. Salas in the 99 has his hands full with Hartafelex for the 3rd spot. Hartafelex gives him a bump going into turn 4. He races past him, and he is now in the 3rd spot. Once again, it's Housey trying to make headway on the outside. We got Pistol Parks in the 3. Could have something to say about how this goes down. No, both of them making around on the outside. Looks like no. 10 of Housey works that inside to get around Parks, and that puts them side by side and takes the lead from the 0G car. That is Langford. So up front now, taking the lead. Housey in the 10, Langford in the 2nd, Salas in the 99, still running 3rd. So Pistol Parks has played a role in this, even though she's not really competitive right now. She has played a big role in who's the leader and who's in 2nd. It looks like Housey in the 10 starting to pull away from the 0G of Langford in 2nd. Salas in the 99 still 3rd. Hartafelex in the 7N still running in the 4th spot. Problems for the 7NY of Hartafelex is he gives up a top 3 car to move into the infield. He's got it cranked, he's got it rolling, he's back on the track. Well, for a minute he's back on the track. He's back on the track, but he ain't running. That's not a good thing. All right, got caution out, caution out. Even though Hartafelex got it going again, it was a little too late to avoid bringing the caution out, so the caution is out on the track. All right, it's Housey in the 10 up front, running 1st. 2nd place goes to Langford in the 0Z. 3rd is Salas in the 99. That's the way they run 1, 2, 3. We're going to get them all lined back up. I don't think it's what Housey wanted to see necessarily, because he was starting to pull away from these other cars. And seems to be making pretty good headway towards a win on this one. However, everybody catches up to him. And we'll start it all over, and we'll see what happens. All right, your new 3rd place runner is the 82 car. No, excuse me, 4th place runner is Justin Markgraf in the 82. He is now in 4th. All right. Caution light is out. I believe we have 3 laps to go to settle. Oh, our leader, Housey, taken to the infield. Yep, got him going. All right, we're still yellow. So he should be able to catch back up and get his spot back. All right, Halsey moves back in the lead in the 10. Langford in 0G, Salas in the 99, Markgraf in the 82, and Stafford in the 14. That's your top 5. As we head back looking for a green flag. We got a green flag. We're going racing. All right, that's Halsey in the 10. Markgraf in the 82 moves from 4th to 3rd. Langford in 0G holding down 2nd. All right, we got a couple laps yet to go on this. Getting close. Just 2 laps to go. Halsey starting to pull away. Langford in 2nd in 0G. 3rd is Markgraf in the 82. Salas in the 99. That's the way they run. All right. White flag. This is the last lap. And it looks like Halsey's got it well under control. 2nd place is Langford. And Markgraf is 3rd in the 82. We got a slow car in the middle. Oh, once again, that slow car plays a role. But it's still going to be Langford fixing 2nd. And Markgraf 3rd. Your winner is Halsey. Wesley Halsey in the 10 from Robstown. He takes the victory.
Okay. Good one. Dude, yeah. Okay. There we go. All right, we have our Junior 3 clone out for the A main event. On the pole, we have Owen Halpin out of Leander, Texas. Outside pole of him, Trip Whitmire out of Portland, Texas. These two are battling for points. It's going to be a good race. Green flag in the hand. Oh, no, that's one to go. lap A main event, I believe. Yes, I am right. Green flag for Owen Halpin and Trip Whitmire. Whitmire's going to get a good jump on the start. Whitmire's going to get the lead there. Real good start for Trip. Gonna pull Owen a little. It's gonna be a ball burner at the end, folks. Just don't watch till the end because you are not seeing anything good yet. Looks like Trip's up and away. I'll tell you, these two are real good drivers. I think Trip got second in the points at Texana to me, myself. But don't know what's going on with Owen right now. Rolling smooth around those corners. Halfway for Trip Whitmire on the 101. What do I have? White flag in hand for Trip Whitmire in the 101 car. Trip Whitmire in the 101 out of Portland, Texas, your winner. Owen Hopkins second. Whitmire dominated that one for sure. Real clean racing. Some of our best drivers out there, I'll say, but hell of a race. He's happy.
All right, everyone. Well, great job. Jude Allgaier. Just call that race for you. We got a budding announcer in the works here. All right, we got something else in the works right now. It's the LAD Cage Open carts taking the track right now. We have 3 competitors for a 20-lap feature. Starting on the pole is Woody Powell. Woody Powell from Corpus Christi, Texas in the 4P. Starting second, Trinity Hill. He is from I'm not sure. Trinity can go either way. Trinity Hill from Lyford, Texas in the 6K, and then Jet Garza in the 71, starting third. All right, these are fast cars. Let's see what we can do here. And away in a hurry. That is Woody Powell in the 4, the 71. That is Jet Garza, takes over second place. Dropping back to third now is Trinity Hill. But right now, Woody Powell is saying adios, amigos. All right, Jet Garza in the 71 as second. But does he have anything for Woody Powell? That is the question right now, because Woody Powell is making a mess of this thing by just pulling away from the other 2. All right, Jet Garza 71. That 6th car is Trinity Hill. But right now, it's all about Woody Powell. All right, Woody not taking no chances. He's just racing away and leaving everybody behind. Second spot, yep, that is Jet Garza. Third spot, if you were asking, yep, that is Trinity Hill. All right, it's Woody Powell with a straightaway advantage. Once again, Jet Garza with a beautiful looking number 71 car in second. Third place. Not a bad looking ride either. That's Trinity Hill in the 6th. There goes Woody Powell. Here comes Jet Garza. All right, we're halfway through on this one. Laps go by pretty fast with these boys on the track. They're racing pretty fast. All right. It's now a half racetrack lead for Woody Powell. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the wrong line. All right, still Woody Powell. Woody Powell took the lead as soon as the green flags dropped, and he has not looked back. And he's starting to close in on the 6th car. That's Trinity Hill. We'll see if he tries to get around Trinity Hill or he is content to run where he is. Jet Garza in the 71. He's driving hard, having a hard time making up any ground. You can see he's really racing as hard as he can with that car. All right, Woody Powell has caught the third place car of Trinity Hill. Gonna look for a way around. Looking on the inside, Hill cuts down low, blocks that. Powell now looking on the outside to cut down on the inside. Not gonna quite happen this time. Jet Garza just about lost the back end on that one. Two to go. This time by, and Woody Powell puts the 6th car of Trinity Hill a lap down. White flag, Woody Powell. All right, half a lap to go. Woody Powell takes the checker. There's that checkered flag. He takes it. And it's a win for Woody Powell. Second place goes to Jet Garza driving the 71. Third place is Trinity Hill. Trinity Hill drives the 6. He finishes 3rd. But this one was all about Woody Powell. Woody Powell off with the green, and away he went and never looked back. So big time, very impressive run for Woody Powell in that 4 car. All right, save it, Woody Powell. That's an impressive run. All right, this one should be fun. L87 Heavy Predators. This is the way they lined up. Starting on the pole, Vince Luton out of Shiner, Texas in the 6. Starting second, Daniel Preston from Corpus Christi in the 45. Starting third, Branson Pittman from Corpus Christi in the 1. Starting fourth, Joseph Montemayor from San Antonio in the 0-1. They're away, they're running. I'll go ahead and give you the rest of the lineup. The 5th starter is Roland Freeman out of Corpus Christi in the 112. Dylan Coyne drives the 25. Chase Luton out of Shiners in the 8C. Chris Harka Felix in the 16 is 8th. And starting the 9th, Chris Dudley in the 81. All right, these guys know how to motor around this track. So this one should be fun. Up front right now is Vince Luton, and Vince Luton has won a number of these things this week. This is during this racing season out here at Robstown. Ooh. That was Daniel Preston giving a hard hit to the backside of Branson Pittman. Preston able to keep control of that number 1 car. All right, up front is still Vince Luton. He has been a tough man to beat in these races all month long. All right, Daniel Preston in the 45. He looks on the inside. He looks on the outside, looking for a way around Branson Pittman. Hasn't found it yet. Take another look as he goes down the back stretch. Meanwhile, Luton's starting to get away from the other 2nd and 3rd place cars. All right, on the inside, that is 45. That is Daniel Preston. He makes the move for it, but then he loses it coming out of turn number 4. Back in that 2nd position is now Branson Pittman once again. And once again is the 45 of Preston looking for a way around. He had it, he held it, he lost it. Now he's trying to get it back again. Meanwhile, up front, it's all about Vince Luton. He has this one in pretty good control. All right, Pittman in the 1, starting to pull away a little bit in that 2nd spot. He's got a handful with the 45 car of Daniel Preston. Up front, yeah, no handful at all for Vince Luton with a nice Saturday afternoon race around the speedway. All right, once again, it's Branson Pittman in the 1 in 2nd. 45 is running 2nd. That's Daniel Preston. Preston He's back to where he wants to challenge for that second spot again. All right, we got a pass right now for third. Looks like down the front stretch. All right, into fourth now goes the 112 car. That is Roland Freeman. Freeman now fourth. All right, once again, Vince Luden taking on off from everybody else. Second place is Pittman. Third place is the 45 of Daniel Preston. All right, still Luden up front. Pittman second. Daniel Preston third. Look for Preston to make a move yet. Title laps are running down. We have 2 to go right now. This time by for Vince Luden. And there goes Preston on the inside of Pittman. Not able to make that work. Will he give it another run for that second spot? Pittman trying to hold him off. All right, white flag. This time by for our leader, Luden. Second place, Pittman. Third place is Preston. All right, this is the last lap. We know who the winner is going to be. Who's going to be second? All right, there's your winner, Vince Luden, second place. Right now, passing start, finish line. Yes, that is Branson Pittman in the 1. And the 45, Daniel Preston, he comes home third. Some very good, hard racing there for second and third. Put on a really good show. But a familiar face going to come up and take that checkered flag. That is Vince Luden out of Shiner, Texas. Grabbing another win. He has been a very dominant racer here during this month of February out at Robstown Fairgrounds. All right, next up on this afternoon's racing agenda, we have the LA7 Yard Kart Series. All right, these don't look like yard carts. Maybe they are. Nope. All right, everybody. I figured this one out. I don't have this one down on my list, but this is the L87 Open Kart Series. We have the number 14 kart, Codus Opelia, out of San Antonio, and this is Casey Skurlock, also out of San Antonio, driving the 8. Looks like Skurlock up in the lead in the 8 car. Opelia in the 14, running second. Sorry, I didn't have this in my lineup, but saw him race earlier in the heat race. And right now, it is Skurlock with the lead, Opelia. Racing hard to try to catch this one up. All right, that's Casey Skurlock with the lead, two San Antonio drivers. Curtis Opelia and the former 14 has second place. Not making a whole lot of progress to catch up with that number 8 car. All right, 2 laps to go, shown this time by the Casey Skurlock. There's a white flag waving. That is for Casey Skurlock. He has one more lap to hold on and nail this one down. There's that checkered flag. That goes to Casey Skurlock. Curtis Opelia in the 14 brings it home in second place. All right, I jumped the gun a little bit. Next, coming up this time is the L87 yard carts. All right, and your yard carts have taken the track. The 27, that is Todd Hudley. And the 19, that is Jaden Kemp. Both of them race out of Corpus Christi, Texas. And 2 weeks ago, we saw Todd Hudley in the 27 take a victory. And he is back again. All right, we're right in racing. This is your yard cart class. 20 laps into the feature. Off quick is the number 19, that is Jaden Kemp. All right, it is Todd Hudley making that move on the inside down the front stretch. Not going to happen this time. All right, the 19 seems to feather it around the throttle around the turns. Let's see what happens here. All right, Todd Hudley. Todd Hudley working, closing in on that back end of that number 19 car. All right, Hudley again was the winner 2 weeks ago. We got the 19 car. That is Jaden Kemp. He's trying to hold the big man off there in second place. All right, Todd Hudley looking on the inside, looking hard on the inside. Let's see if he can make it. Can he hold it around turns 3 and 4? No, we're going to lose it coming out of turn 4 as the 19 Kemp pulls back out in front. Hudley likes that inside. Let's see if he's going to give it another go. There goes Hudley. He's away. He's off. He's got that lead now. Let's see if he can hold it. He had a little trouble down the straightaway. No, he's got it pretty secure now. All right, Kemp now in second. He's got to find a way around Hudley. And high side, no, that's not going to work. That's a little too high. All right, if you're here 2 weeks ago and saw Mr. Hudley run, You would say all he needed in that car was a recliner seat. He'd be just as happy as anything with that in there. He just kind of kicks back and lets it roll. Yep, got one hand in his pocket, one on the steering wheel. I got it now. Let me finish this thing off. All right, white flag this time by the start-finish line. That goes to Todd Hudley. Jaden Kemp is in the game, but he's not going to have anything for Hudley. All right, once again, it'll be Todd Hudley in the 27. He will take the checkered flag. Second place goes to Jaden Kemp in the 19. And that's one more win for Mr. Todd Hudley. All right, everybody, let's get ready for some excitement. Taking the track right now, we have the L87 Junior class, and we got 9 carts ready to roll off and do some racing. Here's the way they line up. All right, we're not going to have much time to give you the lineup. Here we are, away and go. That's Ava Montemor in the 11 up front with Trip Whitmire. And the 101 is Trip Whitmire off fast and to the lead. Ava Montemor in the 11 looking on the inside. All right, that 4 car, that belongs to Woody Powell. Oh my gosh, not Woody Powell. He just cleaned up a few minutes ago. He's back in this class in racing in the 4P. All right, it's Trip Whitmire up front. The battle right now is for second place. It is Ava Montemayor giving it away to Woody Powell. Woody Powell now taking that second spot. Meanwhile, Trip Whitmire is pulling away, but let's see if Mr. Woody Powell has something to say about that. Got good tight racing further back in the pack. All right, Woody Powell setting sail, trying to reel in Mr. Trip Whitmire. Up, we got one around over in turn 2. That is the 5 car. That is Gabriel Solis from Mission, Texas. He does a spin around and stopped on the track over in turn number 2. So we'll get Gabriel rolling off and back in the action. Looks like Gabriel's away and running. Yes, he is. So we'll get him back on the track, get him re-lined up, and we'll turn him loose again. All right, that puts Woody Powell in that 4 right on the back bumper, or actually right up there with your leader, Trip Whitmire. And Woody Powell looked to have a pretty fast cart. Trip Whitmire, we know, always has a fast cart. In third spot, that is 11 of Ava Montemayor. The 14 comes in fourth. That is Colt Stafford. And then the 5 of Gabriel Solis rounds out your top 5. All right, I think our scorers have spoken. They're lined up. They're happy with it. All right, we got a green flag. Everybody's happy. Let's go racing. Once again, it's Trip Whitmire. Woody Powell running in second. Ava Montemayor running third. All right, Woody Powell has got up on the back bumper of Trip Whitmire. That's what he was trying to do earlier. He now got a break with the yellow flag, and he has succeeded. He is right there on the back bumper, Trip Whitmire. And we got caution. Got caution. 2 spinning around over here in turn number 2. Caution is out on the track. All right, everybody got away from the incident and rolling, and I think none the worse for wear. Well, everybody looking good. We just got to get them lined up one more time. This is your L87 Junior Kart Series. Trip Whitmire in the 101 is first. Woody Powell in the 4 second. Third is Ava Whitmire in the 44. Looks like Colt Stafford now in the 14th has moved up into 4th with Gabriel Solis in the 5, now running 5th. All right, caution lights are out. We're about to go racing. There it is. There's your green. Let's do this thing. Trip Whitmire away. Woody Powell in 4, running second. Woody Powell is not satisfied with second. He's looking for that first spot. He may have an opening. Let's see how he plays it. Going into turns numbered 1 and 2. No, solid for Trip Whitmire. All right, Trip Whitmire, Woody Powell running 1, 2. Third is Ava Montemayor. And right now, looks like this is going to be settled between these two up front. Trip Whitmire in the 0-1, the 4 of Woody Powell. Woody Powell wants to try his best to hang on the back end of that 0-1 of Trip Whitmire. Up, caution out. Got 2 carts up against each other over here in turn number 1. All right, separate you guys. Go to your separate corners and come out fighting, or come out racing. All right, there we go. We got them separated up. That was Stafford in the 14. The 13, that was Tucker Kimpy. So we got them separated. We'll get everybody lined back up. And we'll go back to racing. This one's been a good one. We still got more to go. Number 20, Trip Salas, taking a quick spin around turn number 3. Likes the looks of it. He's ready to go back racing. All right, we're doing some last minute arranging here. Nope. Still putting people in the right spot. Let's see. We still got some lining up to do yet. All right, we're still working on the lineup. Getting closer, I think. All right, caution lights are out. I think the scorers are happy. The officials are happy. We shall soon see if the flagman is happy. I think he's happy. We've got a green flag. There we go. Once again, Woody Powell in the 4, trying to hold on to Trip Whitmire in that 101. We got a car stalled over in turn number 1. Got a car stalled in turn number 1. Didn't even get a half lap in on that one. I not stalled. Looked like he may have run over a cone. I'm not sure. Yep. Retire this cone. All right. All that work lining them up. Now we got to do it again. That was 13. That was Kimpy, Tucker Kimpy. Had an incident with a cone. After this is over, I want an incident with a snow cone. Maybe an ice cream cone. No, it's too cold for that. What am I thinking? All right, here we go, racing again. Off again. It is Trip Whitmire with Woody Powell in the 4, running second. Ava Montemayor is holding down third. All right, Trip Whitmire starting to step out just a little bit from Woody Powell. Ava Montemayor, she's got a couple of chargers in the back of her. It looks like Halsey in the 10 now has moved into fourth. See if he's got anything to challenge Ava Montemayor. Up front, it is Whitmire starting to pull away from Powell. Montemayor getting a threat on the outside from Halsey. That is Halsey in the 10. Up front, Trip Whitmire stretching it out a little bit more each lap. All right, the 13, that is Kimpy. He pulls to the infield without power, doesn't sound like. All right, the best race on the track is third place. That is Ava Montemayor in the 11. James Halsey in the 10. Halsey looking on the inside. Montemayor closing that door. Halsey once again charging hard on the inside. Not going to be able to make that work again. All right. Halsey going on the outside. Trying to make his way around Ava Montemayor for third. Up front, yeah, forget about it. That's Trip Whitmire. Second place, yeah, that's under solid control by Woody Powell. Our race is right here for third. Ava Montemayor in the 11. James Halsey in the 10. They are running for third. We got 2 laps to go to settle that. Up front, yeah, no problem. There's your white flag for Trip Whitmire. There's your white flag for Woody Powell. We still got a challenge for third spot. Montemayor in the 11. Halsey in the 10. They've got 1 lap to figure out who is coming home third. Halsey charging down to the inside. Montemayor is able to cut him off. Looks like Montemayor in 11 will take that third spot. Meanwhile, up front, it's all about Trip Whitmire in the 101. He takes another win. Woody Powell in the 4P comes home second. And Ava Montemayor, as we said, in the 11 car, takes third spot. So some good hard racing in the L87 junior kart class. And yeah, no surprise, as Trip Whitmire has kind of dominated things out here in a lot of the races this month of February, and he takes another one. All right, everyone. This is the L87 senior kart coming to the track now. Once we get a picture of Trip Whitmire, add to his collection. This is the way the L87 senior karts will line up. Starting on the pole, that will be Maddox Jennings. Driving the number 26 car from Corpus Christi. Starting second, Peyton Jones out of Pleasanton in the 41. Starting third, Woody Powell out of Corpus Christi, Texas in the 4P. Fourth starter, Hunter Porter out of Corpus Christi. He will drive the 13P. Fifth starting position belongs to Charles Flanagan out of Marble Falls. He drives 57. The sixth is Parker Titzman. He starts sixth. He will drive the number 87 car. Parker Titzman starts sixth, drives 87. Starting seventh will be Sawyer Herring. He drives the 5H. And in eighth, we Gabriel Solis out of Mission. He is running car number 5. All right, this should be a good one. 2 really fast cars up front. Maddox Jennings and Peyton Jones. Woody Powell, well, he's been racing all afternoon. He's won some and come in second on some, but should be a good battle. Hunter Porter is a very fine car, also in 13P. Titzman, I believe, won a race or was right at a win last week. So this should be a good class, should be a good feature. 20 laps in the L87 senior class. It looks like we're waiting for a couple of cars to get in position over there in the lineup area. As soon as that is done, we shall turn them loose for a feature race, L87 senior kart. Just a reminder, this wraps up racing here, but, well, not this race doesn't. We got one more to go, but be on the lookout for Race Ranch coming to you on the end of March, the last Saturday in March. Race Ranch will be back and racing the big cars over there. All right, once again, this Maddox Jennings in the 26, Peyton Jones in the 41. They will lead them around from the front row. And we got a green flag, and we got racing, and we're going down into turn 1 with looks like Jennings and Jones. Running real tight, first and second. Woody Powell right there as well in the 4. All right, little banging from the back by Jones in the 41. On to your leader, Maddox Jennings. All right, we got a challenger coming up on the inside. 13P, that is Hunter Porter. Hunter Porter now moves into the 3rd. Woody Powell drops back to 4th. That's Flanagan in the 57 challenging for Carlin G. Powell for the 4th spot. Meanwhile, up front, it's Jennings. It's Jones. And Hunter Porter has 3rd. All right, Maddox Jennings in the 26. Peyton Jones in the 41. They're running 1-2. Peyton Jones looking to close that gap, about a 1-car length gap. And looking for a way to close that up and get around Maddox Jennings. Hunter Porter maintains 3rd in the 13B. All right, it's heating up for the lead. Peyton Jones looking for a way, searching for a way. High, low, which way do I go? Still looking for that way to get around Maddox Jennings with the 26. Maddox Jennings is holding a nice line on that car, not giving much room for Peyton Jones to get around. All right, we're halfway. We are halfway. Still much to be decided, especially first place, because it is still running hot and heavy up front. Maddox Jennings in the 26, got a little slow car to move around. Both of our leaders get around the 87 car, or 57, which is it? 87 of Titzman. All right, Maddox Jennings starting to step out a little bit with a little bit of a lead here. Widening that lead a little bit every lap. Third runner, that is Kippy. Excuse me, not Kippy. That's Hunter Porter. I don't know what I'm looking at. Looking at the wrong list here. Hunter Porter runs 3rd. He's starting to get a little bit of a challenge from Woody Powell. We've seen a bit of Woody Powell here in the last few races. And I don't think he's happy running in 4th. Up front, that moved on out to about a 4-car length lead for Maddox Jennings over Peyton Jones. But we got 4 cars getting into the play here. All right, Maddox Jennings trying to find a way around the 5 car. That is Gabriel Solis. Going to the inside is Maddox Jennings. Successfully gets around. Let's see how well Peyton Jones gets by. He goes around on the outside and makes it, and right back on the back bumper of Maddox Jennings. All right, white flag. This is it. Last chance. Second flag out there for Maddox Jennings in the 26th. Second place goes to Peyton Jones in the 41. And third place is the 13P of Hunter Porter. So that was pretty exciting. Pretty good run up front, but Maddox Jennings has pretty much had that one under control from the get-go. Had some strong challenge by Peyton Jones in the 41. Those two started 1 and 2, and you can see why they were up front. 2 strong runners, 2 good cars, 2 good drivers. Put on a very good show, but coming away with the checkered flag is Maddox Jennings in that 26. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for a 20-car feature race to wrap up the afternoon. This is the L87 Predator class taken to the track. This is the way they line up. Starting first is Chase Luton out of Shiner, Texas in the 8C. Starting second, Marcus Maklachek in the 9 from Corpus Christi. Starting third, Jared Maupin from College Station in the 87. Starting fourth, Cody Tesh. He's from Yoakum. Starting fifth, Nathan Tissman in the BD1. Starting sixth, Grant Jennings, Corpus Christi, driving the 15P. Starting seventh, Chase Mrazek out of Bishop. He is in the 62. The 8th place starter is Jeremy Stafford from Mathis in the 14. Starting ninth, Ramsey Virial from Corpus Christi. He drives the 171. 10th is Kyle Van Blarkham from Robstown. He rolls off in the 2K. 11th starter is Donald Kane. He's from Willis, Texas. He drives that 17. 12th place starter Justin Hofstadt, Corpus Christi 45J. 13th, Vince Luden, Shiner, Texas in the 6V. 14th starting position, Noah Van Blarkham out of Corpus Christi in the 11th. Starting 15th, Dylan Brown, Corpus Christi, Texas in the 20. 16th, John Horta-Felix in the 15. Starting 17th, Curtis Opila in the 691 from San Antonio. 18th starter, Daniel Preston in the 45 from Corpus Christi. Starting 19th, Zyler Bryant, 94J. And 20th starting position belongs to Dylan Budnick in the 25. That is a lot of cars, a lot of hard drivers, and this one should be entertaining. All right, we got the caution. Lights out. Let's see what happens. Chase Luden. Loop him around, and he's got a green, and away we go. All right, we got them side by side, all the way around the track. Looks like that 9 of Marcus Maklachek is going to drive out front, getting past Chase Luden. Luden now got a battle on his hands for a second. It's the 87 of Jared Maupin. Is definitely challenging for second place. Meanwhile, up front is Marcus Maklachek pulling away. All right, it's still Maklachek. Luden has settled in a second spot. Third spot right now. The 87 car, that is Jared Maupin. All right, we got a Charger coming up through the field. And I can't see that number. Meanwhile, up front, it is still Marcus Maklachek. But closing in on Maklachek from the second spot, that is Chase Luden. Chase Luden all over the back end of Marcus Maklachek. All right, top three remain the same. In fourth is Tesh in the number 2 car. That is Cody Tesh from Yoakum. He's running in fourth. All right, it's still Maklachek in the 9. Luden running hard in second in the 8C. Third place is Jared Maupin in the 87. And they're running all nose to tail, coming out of turn number 2. A lot of good racing back in the pack, but we're concentrating up front where it's Maklachek, Luden, and Maupin running 1, 2, 3. All right, halfway, that time by. 10 more laps to go. Who's going to decide? Up front, it is a 3-car race. They're starting to catch some of the back markers. Budnick in the 25 will be the first car. They will go a lap down. Let's see if all of our leaders can get around. All right, Budnick puts up high. That lets all our 3 leaders down on the inside get around. I think we still got some racing to do up front. It is too close not to have an exciting finish. Maklachek in the 9. All right, here goes Luden. Chase Luden looking on the inside. He has it. He has it. He's got it. Chase Luden, your new leader. All right, now the challenge is for second place. We're 87 Maupin. Yeah, he wants to take Maklachek down, and he does. So things have inverted a little bit. Up front, it is now Chase Luden with the lead. Second place is going to Jared Maupin, and third now is Marcus Maklachek. Oh, we got a one over. Got a car over on its. Oh. Ooh. We had one coming in hot there. Didn't see all the wrecking going on. That was Branson Pittman came in hot, but luckily didn't hit anybody. We'll try and get the number of the car that went over. We had two of them get together coming in out of turn number 2, and one of them flipped. The driver was right back up. Didn't look like he was hurt, but we're still checking. But we're going to stop this one for a minute. All right, looks like everybody's away. I'm going to say that was the 11 car that got flipped over. That was Noah Van Blarkum. Can't really tell exactly from where I'm at here. All right, everybody, hold up. We got one still stopped over here in turn number 2. And I believe that is Curtis Opila. He's got it. He's got his car running. All right, here we go. Curtis Opila got out his car, checked on the other drivers, gave them a yank to get them going. But then he was left there without anybody to give him a start. But okay, everybody's away. We got to figure this one out now. I'm going to depend on our outstanding scoring team to decide who's going where here. I think we pretty well know who's up front. Well, they've been up front this whole race, if they swapped positions back and forth. Chase Luton in the HC, he is your leader. 87, that is Jared Maupin. He's running second. Third is Marcos Maklachek in the 9. All right, is the number 2 car of Cody Tesh that is running in 4th. And it is the 6th car that is running in the 5th spot. That is Vince Luton. We've already seen him in the victory circle once tonight. It is Chase Luton that's up front right now. He has the lead. Second place is Maupin. Third place is Maklachek. Tesh in the 2, and then another Luton comes in 5th spot. BD1, Nathan Titzman runs 6th. And all right, we're getting everybody lined up. Got a lot of cars on the track, 20 cars on the track. Takes a little doing to get them all exactly where we want them to be. And we're still putting people in positions. 25 car of Dylan Budden has retired to the infield, as has the number 1 car. That is Pittman, I do believe. Or maybe not. All right, 25 car of Budnick is back on the track. All right, I think we're getting close. I think we about got it. Car racers seem to think we got it. Flagman thinks we got it. The scorers say we got it. We must have it. All right, we got the thumbs up from the scorers. It's time to go racing. Let's settle this one, boys and girls. All right, we got his Charger coming on the inside. That is the 2 car. That is Cody Tesh. He moves up a spot. Cody Tesh going to the lead. 1 lap, passing 3 cars. He takes the lead. The number 2 of Cody Tesh. That was a strong move by Tesh. Puts him in the lead. Let's see if he can hold it. 87 Maupin. Got an eyes, thoughts about taking that one away from him. All right, moving back into 3rd now is Maklachek. In 4th is Chase Loudon. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, up front we got it pass for the lead. If he can hold it, yes, 87 Jared Maupin takes the lead. All right, Tesh in the 2 car, 2nd. Maklachek in the 9, 3rd. All right, we got a side-by-side battle right now for that 4th spot. fifth spot, excuse me. Fourth spot is still Chase Luden. All right, it's Maupin up front with a white flag. Maupin takes the white. This isn't over yet, I don't think. Let's see. Tesh is in second. Maklachek third. Luden is fourth. No, that's the way they finish. Your winner in the 87, that is Jared Maupin. The 2, that is Cody Tesh. The 9 finishes third. That is Marcus Maklachek. Some good racing, especially up front. Exciting way to end this one. L87 Predator class started with 35 cars. We come down to one who wins the championship tonight. That is the 87 car, Jared Maupin out of College Station, Texas, taking his victory lap. Well, thank everybody that came out this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Yeah, the kart racing here at the rodeo grounds is wrapped up, at least for now. We hope to be back again in the future. But we appreciate everybody that came out. Appreciate all our racers that came out and participated with us, especially the ones that came from out of town. We very much appreciate y'all coming down to South Texas. We'd like to have been able to show you a little warmer weather, but that was just not in the cards this year. But great racing, very much enjoyable, great time for everyone. And I guess the one thing I can say is look at the last Saturday in March. That is the big opening night over at the Race Ranch. Used to be called South Texas Speedway. It's the Race Ranch now. Owen Pittman is back in charge over there. You know what a great job Owen Pittman does organizing racing. And we expect a whole lot of cars, a bunch of different classes out there, somewhat from what you've seen in the past. And that is the last Saturday in March. We'll be kicking that off. And I do believe the rumors going around, there's Dollar Dos Equis that night. Just might want to, put a star beside that date. And come on out and enjoy it. It's going to be a great, great racing year, and that's this Saturday that's going to get us rolling. Once again, thanks to everybody that made this racing special out here for the last 4 Saturday nights. And yeah, it was a little cold, but I think it was worth it. Saw some great, great racing, some really hard charging guys with some great, great karts, and going to be ready to race the big cars here in about a month, so keep looking for that. Till then, hope you enjoyed yourself. Y'all be careful. Make yourself a good time for the rest of the weekend. And yeah, my train of thought just ran off the track. Oh, by the way, yes, I do host a Saturday racing show called the Quick 60 Racing Show. The last 13 years on KSX Sports Radio Corpus Christi. And we will be kicking off 2 weeks from today. We'll be putting that show back on the air. Had to wait till I get all the sponsorship in line, but we got that, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. KSX Sports Radio, Quick 60 Racing, 12:30 a.m., 95.1 FM, 11 a.m. every Saturday until racing season is done. All right, this is Larry Roberts saying I've enjoyed announcing these races, and hope to see you over at the Race Ranch coming up at the end of March. Take care.
Looking forward to kicking off our 2022 race season at the Rocket Raceway in Petty, Texas. We got 43 races on our schedule this year. I think there's 21 10,000 win events, 17 5,000 win events, and 4 7,000 win events. Got our marquee events. We got the King of America that's the last weekend in March, paying 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. One weekend in April. And then we hit it hard in May. We have our 4 marquee events. We have the Cedar Lake Masters. We got Mod Wars up in Ogilvie, Minnesota that'll pay 11,000 to win. And we have our Fall Jamboree at Deer Creek Speedway in September. That'll pay 3,000, 5,000, and 15,000. Looking for a great 2022 race season. Our Grant Young Hands Rookie of the Year will pay $10,000 to win. Our Modified National Championship will pay $70,000 again.